Now class. What is happening here is, why do I need error handling at all? While using files in any language, what are the possible situations that may occur? And if I am dealing with live applications, I might need to handle the situations. And even if the application is not live, I need to handle the situations. The first possible error is I am trying to read a file after the end of file has been reached. So after end of file has been reached, if I am trying to read the file, then an error will be there. The program will might stop working or work abruptly, or it just might halt. I don't want such a situation to occur. Then if I'm trying to read a file which is not existing, or I'm trying to use an unopened file, I forget to open the file and I'm trying to open that file, or maybe I'm trying to use a file in inappropriate mode. I've opened the file in write mode and I'm trying to use the file for read, or vice versa. Or I'm trying to write to a file which is a write protected file. So, and many more examples are possible. So in such a case, what happens is error arises. And when errors come, I want to be able to handle these errors. How do I handle such errors? I have an already predefined function in C library called as ferror. I'll just give you the um, schema of the function in clear details. So the function is defined in standard input output.h, and this is the function that I used for error checking in C. So ferror is the function that we will be doing in complete detail, and this is the function that we are going to use. So if I move on to the ferror function, how do I use it? What does it do? What is the prototype or syntax of the function? So I'll just move on to the basic syntax of the function. It returns an integer kind of data and it takes a stream as the input. So uh, it is important that the whatever here is going is an pointer of file type. So it is a stream or a file pointer, whatever is there, it returns the type of error. What kind of error we'll just see. Now, if there is no error, then ferror will return a 0. In case there is no error, then the function will return a 0. In case I am handling a file without any error, in that case, a 0 will be returned. In case there is an error, then a non-zero thing will be returned and error indication is set. Error indication can be checked. We'll just see how. Error indication is set. Error indication is generally कौन से number का error है, that you can you read using error number. We'll just understand this. This is given in error number.h. I'll just take an example of this also for the time being. What ferror is doing, if there is no error, it returns a 0. In case there is an error, it returns a non-zero and sets the error indicator. Error indication once set for a stream will remain till we clear it explicitly. How do we clear it explicitly? To clear the error indication, we use a function called as clear error. This is very important function in case earlier error has been handled and I'm again trying to use the file. If I am not going to use clear error or f set position or f get position or rewind, 4 functions से error clear हो सकते हैं. Otherwise the error will be set. चाहे हम उस error को resolve कर चुके हों, file open नहीं थी, अब हमने open कर दिया, error indication will be there unless we explicitly clear the error indication. So it is important to use this function on the stream for which we are requiring it. So I'm just taking a very small example for opening a file that does not exist. So how can we handle such a situation? Just giving you a very small example. So, and giving an example with clear error also, we'll just get them. So supposedly I'm trying to open a file that is not existent. I will be beginning my program with standard input output.h, which has the definition for ferror function, that is file error function that we are going to handle. So I'm beginning with my main. Within the main, I create a file pointer, the handle for the file which I will be requiring to open. After that, I'm creating some character array. that might be taking whatever data I want to be there in the array, supposedly. Just an example. You can take any other example. I'm just giving an example. And an integer variable. Okay. I am now trying to open a file using fopen. I'm giving the name of a file, suppose name.txt. I'm just giving an example. And I'm opening the file supposedly in read mode. So after opening the file in read or write mode, whatever you are saying, in case the file is not open, in that case, you will be getting an error. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
So supposedly, you check the file is opened or not, or etc, etc. Now, or maybe you are opening the file in a write mode. So what will happen in a write mode? In case the file does not exist, a new blank file will be created. Write mode में क्या होगा? अगर file already exist नहीं करती, in that case you will be able to open a new file.
Yes, ma'am.
So in that case, what is going to happen now is we are checking. उस checking में कोई error नहीं आया. Now we read some value. I'm just rubbing this part so that I can write the code after this. After opening the file, I'm writing. What is happening after opening the file? I am reading, say, get us your string from the user, and I'm trying to write this string onto the file. So I'm just doing for I equal to 0, I is less than the whatever the length of this is. So I'm calculating length of this string and I plus plus. For this, what am I doing? I'm just using f put c, that is put a single character onto the file every time, and I'm putting string I on my file pointer. So I'm writing character by character the entire string. In case there is an error and I'm unable to write due to some reason, there is an error which occurs, then I can check it using if. F error is what I'm calling here, and the parameter that is passed here is the file pointer, the stream जिसमें error आया होगा शायद. In case the error is not there, it will return a 0, it will not enter the if condition. In case any error is there, it will return a non-zero value and an if condition is entered. So in this case, you can print that error writing. कुछ भी error आया है that right now you are not knowing, but there is some error in writing, and you can exit the program with a 1. Exit 1 means there was some error. Exit 0 means you are exiting without an error. If everything is successful, you might need to close your file. You're not exiting the program, and finally you finish with the program. The only thing that you have done in this program is a basic use of the f error function to determine whether an error in the stream is there or not, and specifically handle it rather than letting the program behave abnormally. That is all you have done till now. So after understanding the use of f error, there is another very important thing that we can use is error number and p error. Clear error is in case I want to use this file again, open it again, and then again retry. So I will clear error, retry. It is possible कि एक बार फाइल से कनेक्शन नहीं हो पाया दोबारा में हो जाए. So you might be wanting to retry in a loop till the error is not cleared.
मैम मैम मैम
हाँ
मैम
बच्चे.
मैम 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 जैसे आपने f put c में हमने एंटर कराया था वाया द फाइल पॉइंटर, तो हमने f एरर में लाइक वही स्ट्रीम चेक कराई. बट अगर हम स्टैंडर्ड इनपुट से अगर करा रहे हैं तो we'll have to check for the other stream, right?
If you are, see, f error is going to tell you a file stream error only, but standard input and output streams are also file streams. So अगर आपको standard input का error check करना है तो f error से ही आप stdin pass करके you can check an error at the input stream also, as we could have done with other examples. Clear?
Okay, ma'am.
ठीक है. Here we were checking कि file में the file that was name.txt when we were trying to write to the file उसमें कोई error तो नहीं है. This was program for checking while we are writing to name.txt. If you want to check an error through standard input or output stream, you can give stdin or std out in ferror as the parameter. Clear? Clear?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
So
Yes, ma'am.
we move to another function, which is p error, or representing print error. I want to emphasize that this print error function does not handle the error. It does not handle the error. I'm again saying it is only printing what kind of an error might have occurred. ये सिर्फ print करेगा कि कौन सा error occur हुआ है. That is all it can do. The basic syntax of a print error function is it does not return anything. We are having a print error and you can pass a character string to it. ये string print करके and then you can print what kind of, then automatically it will print what kind of an error was there. आप उससे पहले अपना कोई message देना चाहते हैं, that you can pass. That is all p error does. It only prints the error. Now if you want to handle an error condition, now supposedly if you want to handle an error condition, I'm again saying you have to check the value of error number variable. This is automatically set. You are not going to set it. And this error number, if you want to use this external constant, it's an external constant that is set automatically. If you want to use this, you need to include the file error number.h. You will not be able to use this constant if you are not including this file. So please make sure you are including this file for using the error number. Error number returns the number for every error. There is a specific number for every error. How do we use error number and p error? I'll just give you an example. And basic meanings are only I'm going to print what kind of an error was there, and it only tells you the number of the error. Still, it is not going to handle the error. You will have to handle the error separately. Are you understanding this? It is not going to handle the error. आपको प्रोग्राम लिख के एरर को हैंडल करना पड़ेगा in every case. So I'll just give you an example of a program now. A small program demonstrating your p error and error number usage. What we are having in the program is I am going to include standard input output.h and error number.h also. So I am including, I don't know why my screen is gone. Am I audible? Class, am I audible? Am I still audible? Class, am I audible? Am I audible to all of you, class?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So coming
Yes,
back
ma'am.
here, I have my standard input output.h. Then I include a standard library.h and I include error number.h. So these are the header files that I'm including for the current program. After including the header files, I move on to my main. Again, in the main, I will be creating a file pointer initially that can be used to handle the files. After creating a pointer to the file, I'm directly opening a file. Say fp is equal to f open. And I'm trying to open say f1.txt. I'm just opening a file in a write mode. And I'm opening the file in a write mode. That is all I have done till now. Again, I check whether the file has been opened correctly or not. So moving ahead of this code, I'm just rubbing and then I'm rewriting here. So after just including all the header files, creating the file pointer and opening a file in the write mode, what am I doing is, I am as always checking if file pointer is null. That means the file could not be opened due to some reason. In that case, I am calling print error. Just to demonstrate the use of print error, I'm calling print error. I can pass any message here. So I'm just writing this error. You can pass any message. I'm just giving an example. I'll just tell you the output. How does this reflect in the output? After doing this, I am also giving a printf statement to show you how error number is working. So I am giving you error number, and it's a percentage d as it's a integer value, and I'm using this external constant error number which is given in your error number.h. After this, since I could not open the file, I'm using a return or an exit here. You can use either of them. After this, supposedly it was correct, it was opened. So say I'm saying enter string, some string that I'm wanting to write, just for example, okay? Only an example, and I'm using get a string, some string, a predefined character array which is there. So, and I'm writing the array on the file, and I'm finally closing my program, closing the file pointer and closing the program. Now class, if an error occurs and I'm unable to open the file, or maybe the file is not existing, in that case, what will be the output? If file pointer is returning a null, I could not open the file. In that case, what will happen? In such a case, the output will be, for this statement I have error. ये वो message है जो मैंने, sorry, this is the same message that I have passed. This gets printed. P error के लिए I'm saying error. After this, the type of the error which occurred gets printed. What error occurred? No such file or directory. File is not existent and you are trying to open it. So the error that occurs is no such file or directory. It gets printed, right? After this, ये हो गया p error का काम. उसके बाद आया printf. I give error number and I am printing the error number that is returned by constant. For trying to open a file which does not exist, the error number is 2. You can find the definition in error number.h. सारे types के error को कौन सा number मिला है. Now in this case, either you can exit like I have done, or you could have in a loop tried to re-enter the name of the file कि आपने गलत file का name ले लिया है, or maybe user से आप input ले रहे, so you can retry in a loop till the user is correcting, if the user is entering a correct file name, or you want to exit from the program. So you need not exit here, you can actually go back to a loop or call a function to enter the file name again. So that is your handling of the error. This error number and this print error allows you to print what error was there and handle. F error tells you some error has come. So you can initially check F error. In case error is there, then from error number you can handle the sequence. This is how you can go about for handling errors in C. Now class, other than handling errors, what we did not cover earlier was how do I randomly move through files in C. अभी तक हमने sequentially file open करी, sequentially read करी, sequentially write करी. If I do not want to go in sequence, if I have to read the 10th record, I will have to go to the 9 records and then reach the 10th, which is time consuming. So for selecting a record randomly, a random file handling, I'm saying, for that purpose, I have a function. I have various functions, but the most important function that we use is a file seek function, fseek, file seek function. The basic prototype of this function is returns an integer in case it is successful, and the input that it is going to take, please understand, it is taking 3 inputs. First input is your stream, file stream or file pointer. Second input is the offset. आपको उसको कितनी position seek करना है. We'll just understand what offset means. Don't worry, I'll give you the example. And third input is the origin. आपको कहाँ से seek करना है. अब इसका क्या मतलब है, इसको समझते हैं डिटेल में. Now offset is an integer value in bytes जो कि आप move कर रहे हो. Supposedly 10 मतलब 10 bytes move करना है. कहाँ से move करना है, ये position जो यहाँ mentioned है origin में. Origin can have 3 values. This origin can have 3 values. It can have the value seek, set, that means a 0 by default iski already it is an enum type, isko 0 value given hai, so your seek set can have a 0 value. It means the beginning position, आप फाइल के बिगिनिंग से कितनी पोजीशन मूव करना चाहते हैं दैट कैन बी गिवन. देन यू हैव सीक करंट, दिस बाय डिफॉल्ट हैज अ वैल्यू ऑफ 1. अगेन आप सीक करंट भी दे सकते हो, 1 भी दे सकते हो, एक ही बात है. और यू कैन हैव सीक एंड having a value 2. So only 3 possible values are there for origin: 0, 1, 2 or beginning, current position या ending position, end of file. Offset is an integer value. It can be positive, negative, but it should have meaning. अगर आप seek end या seek current कर रहे हो तो negative offset हो सकता है. अगर आप seek set कर रहे हो तो negative offset is not possible because it is not possible to move backwards from the beginning of the file. So this is only the meaning of what I was saying. I'll just give you an example to make you understand what I'm trying to say. So just giving an example of what I'm trying to say with various conditions now. Supposedly, I am writing a function called fseek and I'm giving some file pointer. I'm giving a length of 0 supposedly. I'm giving seek set. That means supposedly, just an example when will I be using such a situation is, supposedly I was opening a file in read and write both mode or R plus mode or W plus mode. In that case, what happens is after opening the file in W plus or R plus mode, what I did or what I am doing is I want to read it. लिख लिया हमने फाइल में, एंड में मुझे रीड करना है, तो आई एम सीकिंग टू द बिगिनिंग ऑफ द फाइल, 0 bytes from the beginning. The same can be written as fseek fp 0,0. both have same meaning, दोनों में कोई डिफरेंस नहीं है. I hope this I am making clear to all of you. Or I want to write something now. रीड कर लिया.
Excuse me, ma'am.
हाँ बच्चे.
मैम इसमें अगर हम 0 और 0 दोनों देंगे तो मैम इसमें तो फिर कुछ आउटपुट आएगा ही नहीं ना हमारे पास.
बेटा आउटपुट नहीं है ये फाइल पॉइंटर की पोजीशन को सीक कर रहा है. ऐसे समझो कि आप रजिस्टर में पेज पलट रहे हो, आपको पीछे आप अभी राइट कर रहे थे, आपको 2 दिन पहले के नोट्स को रेफर करना है करंट न्यूमेरिकल सॉल्व करने के लिए. सो यू वांट टू टर्न 2 pages बैक. हाउ डू यू टर्न 2 pages बैक इन सी? यू यूज एन एफ सीक. आपको बिगिनिंग से अगर सीक करना है उस फाइल को, देन यू यूज फाइल पॉइंटर इज सेट टू 0 फ्रॉम द बिगिनिंग. दैट मीन्स अब जब आप रीड कॉल करोगे तो इस पोजीशन से रीड कॉल होगा. ये समझ, आई एम ओनली सेटिंग द लोकेशन ऑफ द फाइल पॉइंटर. अपने हाथ की पोजीशन उस रजिस्टर पे हम सेट कर रहे हैं. दैट इज ऑल वी आर डूइंग यूजिंग एफसी. अभी रीड या राइट ऑपरेशन नहीं करा है. क्लियर?
ओके मैम. Yes, ma'am.
I'll give you an example. Don't worry. I'm just giving you the meanings of fseek first. If I'm calling an fseek, say file pointer, I'm calling say 2 and I'm calling a seek current. Giving you an example. What does this mean? Current position से 2 byte आगे the file pointer moves. The file pointer moves 2 bytes ahead of the current position. And I'm saying 2 bytes. बाइट्स ओनली. यहाँ पे इंटीजर वैल्यू है जो बाइट्स में ही ऑपरेट कर रही है. अगर आपको 2 स्ट्रक्चर्स डेटा रिकॉर्ड आपका स्ट्रक्चर में करंट स्टूडेंट से 2 स्टूडेंट्स बाद का रिकॉर्ड देखना है तो यहाँ पे साइज ऑफ स्टूडेंट इंटू 2 देना, just for example, and this is the current position. Similarly, this can be replaced by 1 here. For another example, if I'm using fseek file pointer and I'm saying say -5 from 2 means end or beginning. Oh, sorry, end or seek end. I can replace seek end by 2. So if I'm giving file pointer -5 from the end, that means last से 5 positions पहले, 5 bytes पहले the pointer will be there. Move 5 positions, 5 bytes from the end of the file. File pointer की position. Are you understanding how this is working? We'll just see an example. I hope this much is clear to all of you.
Ma'am, last part बता दो मैम, -5 वाला।
-5 का मतलब है कि -5 बाइट्स यूज आपको मूव करना है. सो इन केस आई एम हैविंग अ फाइल, this is something 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 written, this is my end of the file. From the end of the file 1 2 3 4 5 इस पोजीशन पे आना है. I have to move -5. नेगेटिवली मूव करना है. +5 मतलब आगे मूव करना है, -5 मतलब पीछे मूव करना है. अगर रजिस्टर में नेक्स्ट पेज पे जाना है तो +1, पीछे वाले पेज पे जाना है तो -1. ये क्लियर हो गया? Yes, no?
यस मैम.
I'll just give you an example for the same. अब example program से समझते हैं कि इसका मतलब क्या हुआ. Let's see an example to understand the random nature now. To be able to understand the example, again I need to include the standard input, and I'm taking the console input output.h because I will be using some functions. So get ch अगर मुझे use करना है तो I will have to use that. So supposedly I'm including my standard input output.h, and I'm not including anything else here for this simplicity sake. I'm starting with the main function. Now within main, I am type defining a structure. I can do that outside main also. I'm just taking an example of local structure that I'm defining. Say employee. Within an employee, I have an integer, say employee code. I have a character, name of the employee, say of 20 characters. Then I might be having some house rent, house allowance, your dearance allowance, traveling allowance, and other things. I'm just giving an example again. And this is how my structure looks like. And finally, I might be having salary, other details. I'm just taking an example. After this, I create a file pointer, say FP. I create a file pointer FP, and after creating a file pointer, I'm trying to create a variable of type structure, which I'll just rub the code and I will rewrite. Till here, everybody I hope has noted I'm rubbing this and I'm rewriting. So after this, what is happening is I create a variable of types employee. We have taken the structure name. I'm creating a variable E of type employee. So this is a structure type of variable. I'm taking other variables, say result, record number, some variables which I'll just be using here. So I'm creating them. Now I'm opening my file. Which file I'm opening? Supposedly the file exists as employee.txt. Supposedly this is an existent file. And I'm opening the file in read in binary mode. Please see, I'm opening the file in read binary mode. I'm not writing anything. It is an already created file having the details of various employees. I'm opening the file in read mode only here. After opening the file, again I check the condition whether the open is successful or not. After doing that, supposedly I want to print the record for nth employee. मुझे sequentially print नहीं करना, मुझे directly 10th employee 14th employee का record print करना है. So I'm asking the user to enter the record number. जो भी record number user enter करेगा उस employee की details I want to print. So I scanf the number. So I'm reading the number in my record number variable which I've just created. And after that, in case the record number is greater than 0, that means I need to seek the position from the current position to there. Current position is beginning क्योंकि read mode में file open है. So in case the record number is greater than 0 or equal to 0, अगर negative number है तो we cannot print anything, error should be there. In case it's not a it is a non-negative number, I am going to seek to the position and I'm going to print it. So what am I doing is I'm calling fseek. This is very important. Please see now. I'm calling this fseek, and the parameters that I'm passing इज माई फाइल पॉइंटर, जो ओपन फाइल है एम्प्लॉय डॉट टीएक्सटी उसका पॉइंटर। अब उस पॉइंटर को कितनी पोजीशन मूव करना है? सपोजिटली 10th रिकॉर्ड पे जाना है, तो कितनी बाइट्स मूव करना है? कितनी बाइट्स मूव करना है? This 10 is stored in record number 0th बाइट से वी आर बिगिनिंग, पहला रिकॉर्ड इज एट 0। सो अगर मुझे 10th रिकॉर्ड पे जाना है तो मुझे 9 पोजीशंस मूव करना है to be able to read the 10th record. This is only the number into the size of each record. What is the size of each record? This I can calculate by calculating the size of the structure variable e. ये समझ आया सबको?
Yes, ma'am.
And the final parameter is your seek set or the beginning position. आपको beginning से उस रिकॉर्ड पे जाना है. Now you have taken the file pointer to the nth record directly using this statement. Record number -1 into the size of the each record that I am taking, that will be calculated automatically. Now in result, I am saving the particular data. So how do I'm just checking the result read हुआ successfully या नहीं. So I am calling file read. If you recall, we have just done file read in yesterday's class. File read पे I am calling, giving a variable e में I am going to read. e में अभी तक हमने कुछ नहीं डाला हुआ. It's only a variable that we have created. So I am going to read in e. What? How many bytes? I give the size of e. कितने नंबर ऑफ यूनिट्स सिंगल डेटा चाहिए एक ही एम्प्लॉय का, कौन सी फाइल से, कौन सी स्ट्रीम से? फाइल पॉइंटर से. I'll just rewrite this line in the top so that you understand what I'm doing. Again, after seeking, I'm saying I'm just going to read the record. Where am I going to read the record? In variable e. What is the size of each record? Size of each record is the size of e only. How many records do I want to read? I want to read a single record. From where? From the file pointer's current position. From the file pointer's current position, I want to be able to read the record. Yes, no? यहाँ तक समझ आ रहा है क्लास?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, if result is 1, fread is going to return the number of objects that have been read successfully. तो अगर एक यूनिट आपने सक्सेसफुली रीड करा है 1 will be returned. अगर रीड फेल हो जाएगा तो 0 will be returned. So I'm saying if read is equal to 1, that means if read file read was successful. In that case, I want to print the details. So I can simply print the details that employee code is, now employee code is a %d e dot employee code was ec, I believe. E dot ec is employee code. E में आपने कर लिया, बाकी स्ट्रक्चर की डिटेल्स हैं. You can print the name %s e dot name. This ec and name we had created already, and other details similarly you can print. Else, अगर else है मतलब हमें रीड नहीं हुआ तो क्या क्या कंडीशन हो सकती है फाइल रीड फेल होने की? सपोज 10th रिकॉर्ड एग्जिस्टेंट ही नहीं था, तो वट एवर द रीजन मे बी, वी विल प्रिंट रिकॉर्ड नॉट फाउंड. हमें अपनी फाइल में वो रिकॉर्ड नहीं मिला, इसलिए वी वर अनेबल टू रीड द रिकॉर्ड. सो आई प्रिंट द एरर स्टेटमेंट. आफ्टर ऑल ऑफ दिस इज डन, आई विल क्लोज द फंक्शन जिसमें हम रिकॉर्ड नंबर ग्रेटर देन 0 चेक कर रहे थे. इफ स्टेटमेंट. After that, I close my file pointer, very important, and finally I return a 0 or whatever and end my main function. So what have I done here? I have seek to a particular position, read the record from that position. File pointer की position अब position है जो record number हमने enter करा है, and we have printed the details. Till here, is it clear to all of you?
Yes, ma'am. मैम जस्ट वन डाउट मैम, वो रीड इक्वल टू 1 नहीं, रिजल्ट इक्वल टू 1 होगा ना? The second
Result is
line.
equal to 1. My mistake. Sorry. Please correct this. This is result is equal to 1. This is this variable in which I was getting this. This is not read. This is result is equal to 1. Please correct this. This is result is equal to 1. Anybody else? Any other doubt here?